And the last couple are going forward. Sky Heights, gate number 1. It'll be interesting to see where he settles. Zabuan goes into line. And they're just about ready for the Foster's Melbourne Cup for 1999. The line is now good. They're ready to go. The field stands. Now a couple to come forward to be outside. The crowd starting to really roar here as we await on the two. Labille and Figurehead look to be the two just holding back. Stall 22 goes Lady Elsie, and gates 23 and 24 are vacant. Out of 18 will come Yavanis Pace, who settled fairly well as he went down. And the last couple coming up. Figurehead goes up to 24. And they're ready for the Foster's Melbourne Cup for 99. Racing. Oh, they've gone away in a magnificent line too, and Sky Heights left the gate well, so did the hind. Able Master was prominent in the early point with Travel Mate. Further out, Zabuan, and second coming in the nose roll with Lahar. Rolling up towards the front. Labille has pulled in behind them. Now from the outside, let's have a look. The Warrior out there, showing some pace. And wider out on the track now going forward. Rogan Josh in Central Park and Zarzabel. A little bit of tightening under the course proper here. The Warrior is now first to the rail. Sky Heights has gone back to midfield and the Warrior in front, but he's quickly headed off by Central Park and Rogan Josh. Rogan Josh is up very close second today. When they settle down towards the winning post, the first round, Central Park led. Rogan Josh, the Warrior, the message, Zabuan. Then Zarzabel, and further back in the race, Tie the Knot 3 wide. The hind over on the inside, a second coming. Travel Mates on the inside of Lahar. Yavanis Pace is 3 deep, 2 lengths further back. Just off midfield, Sky Heights from Able Master. Arena is out wide, followed further back by Rebor. A length further back on the outside of him. Then going forward is Married Paw on the outside. Then a little wider streak. Back in the middle is Brew. Further back in the race, Skybow, Figurehead, Bohemoth, Labille. Lady Elsie last of all, 2,000 to go up the riverside. And Dettori slows them up on the Godolphin. Galloper out in front, Central Park. It leads by 2 lengths to Rogan Josh up second. The Warrior head away third, 1 further back the message. He's inclined to pull and he's out 3 deep. The rider electing to go forward, 2 lengths further back. The Boulder Zabuan running 5th. A length and a half to 2, then to Zarzabel, 1.5 behind. Over on the inside now of second coming. Travel Mate inside Lahar. Sky Heights inside Yavanis Pace. Dies 3 deep on Tie the Knot, 2 to Rebor. Able Master and Arena 3 out, a length for the back, Married Paw. Then Brew, 2 lengths to Skybow, followed by Streak. 2 to Bohemoth, followed by Figurehead. And Labille is back at the tail in company with Lady Elsie. At the back of the track they race in the Melbourne Cup, and they're going slow in front. The leader is Central Park by a length and a half. The message has pulled his way up second, followed by the Warrior third. 2 lengths further back, Rogan Josh now back to fourth, and the outside of Zabuan, who's 5th on the fence, a length further back in the race, then the hind. Cassidy about to pop off the rail. They're followed by Zarzabel outside it. A length and a half to the import. Travel Mate on the inside, a second coming. Tie the Knot has been out 3 deep on the outside there. Oblahar over on the inside is Sky Heights, about 10 lengths off them. Just behind him, Willabora, followed further back by Yavanis Pace. 2 lengths further back is Married Paw in the cup, followed by Arena. There goes Brew going around the outside with Figurehead. Lady Elsie is well back, and there's a riderless horse in the cup. One has lost its rider coming off the back straight now. Up towards the turn, 700 metres out in the cup. And the leader over on the inside, Central Park, being tackled by out wider Rogan Josh and Zarzabel. Under pressure, the message, Travel Mate behind those. Sky Heights is under the whip, back about 9th, followed out wider by Tie the Knot. It's Central Park, the Warrior getting up on the inside from Travel Mate. Behind getting a run, and Rogan Josh is there with Zarzabel. No Sky Heights today. Central Park, Rogan Josh. Travel Mate, Zarzabel coming at them. It's Central Park, the leader, Rogan Josh coming out after him. It's Central Park and Rogan Josh. Central Park, Rogan Josh. Bart's got his 11th. Rogan Josh wins the cup from Central Park. Photo for third, Zarzabel or Lahar. Behind them, Travel Mate. They're followed by the Warrior. A gap in the race, second coming, followed by the hind, Bohemoth. Then Brew, Figurehead, well back with Skybow, Zabuan. Further back in the race, here's Sky Heights, who never came on from Married Paw. Lady Elsie, the message. Labille never came into it with Streak. Followed further back by Rebor. Yavanis Pace is well back towards the tail. And the one to lose the rider in the run was Able Master. Able Master has lost its rider, and number 17. Bart has done it. Bart has got his 11th Melbourne Cup. Number 17 is the winner, Rogan Josh.
To pay 6 even and $2.10. Number 2 is second, Central Park at $16.90. Photo third, 24, Zazabel at $13.10. Or Lahar number 12 at $22.50.
17 Rogan Josh Super Tab, $6 and $2.10. 2 Central Park, $16.40 and 24 Zazabel, $12.10.
Waiting for the third number. 17 Tue and a photo with Rogan Josh up close second and third early. And Johnny Marshall has won the cup on Rogan Josh. An amazing story on this horse from the west. It's desperately close for third. Zazabel, Lahar on the outside of the two. And it may be a dead heat. Yes, it is a dead heat for third. It's a dead heat coming up for third in the Melbourne Cup. And the 2 to dead heat. Let's have a look at 12 Lahar and number 24 it should be. Yes, it is Zazabel. 17 Tue at a dead heat between 12 and 24 to the Foster's Melbourne Cup. Will he push forward from gate number 21 on Rogan Josh to be second early, back to third, that enjoyed a good run all the way fourth in the Cup. Came to the middle when they turned for home. He was travelling on the corner. This horse, Able Master, about to be picked up now, seemed to lose the rider at about the 850, 900 metre mark. And Rogan Josh balanced up here, got out after Central Park, who was still staving off all challenges. Travel Mate going for a run between them. The Warrior the fence. Further out, Zazabel. Oh, the hind has nearly fallen. He's the one that has been squeezed up off the back of Rogan Josh and Travel Mate. By gee, it would have been interesting had he got a clear run behind. He was coming into the race, and he's lucky to stay on his feet. I'm just picking this up now. I saw him go into a gap. He and Travel Mate both went for the same gap, and he's come off worst inside Rogan Josh, and he's lucky to stay up. Yes, the hind. Obviously, he was going to be in the race. But Rogan Josh and John Marshall for Bart Cummings. And here the Melbourne Cup winner comes back, number 17. And Bart Cummings does it again on a horse who came out of the West. He was probably 200 to 1 a month ago. For this race, he won the McKinnon. He dropped to 50 kilos today, and he's taken the cup. Number 17, Rogan Josh. John Marshall beating number 2, Central Park. Well, the Tory was at his finest there. He led, he slowed them to a crawl, he dictated, and he's just missed. And third, Lahar, the grey, has just put its nose out on the outside with Zazabel, and the camera couldn't separate them for third. 17 Tue, a dead heat, so 2 trifectas coming up between the 12 and the 24. Rogan Josh. It's listed on the menu at any Indian restaurant. I don't think it will be anymore. This is a great staying effort. A 7-year-old bay gelding by Allspice from Eastern Mystique, so it's beautifully named. Raced by Mrs. W. Green and J.P. Miller. Trained by the man of the Melbourne Cup, and that's Bart Cummings. I think Alfie Matthews might have him.
Yes, I've got him right now. Bart, congratulations. Yeah, just repeat that on air.
You're a great judge.
Thanks, sir. Bart, congratulations. 11. How does it feel?
Relieved.
Why relieved?
Well, it's all over. We've got to concentrate next year now. Got to get the dozen.
But you would have had some concern from a wide gate, but gee, Johnny really rode it well.
He overcome the problem and did a very good job. He's an underrated rider in Melbourne.
Well, he won the Epsom for you, and you said to me, he's riding very well, I'm bringing him down.
We had a couple of years in Hong Kong with the best riders in the world, and I think a lot of it's rubbed off, and his judgment's pretty good now. He's got a lot of confidence.
Yeah, a very important issue too. And he must have a lot of confidence riding your horses too.
I hope so.
But well done.
Thank you.
We have to leave the boys there. There we have it. Now, those should pays. There is a system problem at the moment, delaying dividends. Well, when I say a system problem, it was just the heavy workload, the message on text indicates. So, delay to dividends, those pools not final. It was around $6 and $2.10 the winner. Now, we need to update Morfordville.
OK, Morfordville coming up in around 2 minutes from now. The next on the program, race number 6 in Adelaide. Number 1, Bridget Ann, late mail at 5.20 and 1.60. 2, Gale Jade, 2.10, 1.10 and favourite. 3, Overtime, 7.50, 1.90. 4, Choctaw Ridge, 38 and 5. 5 Fonga, 11 and 350. 6 Kahula Beach, 27 and 560. 7 Southern Flag, 30 and 690. 8 Balatu, 13 360. 9 Polo Royale, 36 and 7. 10 Red Army, 23 5 and 11 Toll Vein, 29 at 870. The wind pool there, 48,000. Selections 312, and that's race 6 at Morfettville coming up at 3:35.
Probably akin to a tennis player winning Wimbledon 11 times, or a golfer winning a major, one of the great majors 11 times. It just doesn't happen, does it? But JB Cummings has made it happen with Melbourne Cups, and today Rogan Josh lands his 11th.
Triple SFM, okay.
The feature double.
Okay, that's New South information. 136 Brisbane race number 3. 1 was the winner there, Superior Red. 230 and 180 from 3 Sirocco, 250. No third for 6 Archidamia. Quinella 670, trifecta 45.40. The next race 4 Brisbane. 1 Taj 430, 2 out. 3 Forging Away 750 and late mail. 4 Pioneer 370, 220 and favourite. 5 Quicken 730, 6 out. 7 Arkabar's Promise 480, 8 Mega Mozza 920 and 9 Paris Triumph 11, 9,800 597. Now the last.
Firm last as soon as our relay stations in Melbourne pass it on to us. So as soon as we hear who is officially last, we will let you know. A couple of people have inquired as to whether it will be the horse that lost the rider. No, it won't be. That horse failed to finish, Able Master, so it didn't run last. We'll let you know who the official last was, the 23rd horse to cross the line, because Able Master was the one who lost the rider, therefore failed to finish. So as soon as we know who the 23rd horse past the post was, the last horse, we will let you know. Now let's go to Morfettville.
Amy's about to come in.
Still can't help you with totes on the Melbourne Cup.
Amy coming up. Gala Jade the favourite. Fonga waiting to move in. Normally a slow beginner, Fonga. Now, the problem horse was Choctaw Ridge. It played up in the gates. They've backed it out. Vet might need to have a look at this one. Fonga goes up. Popular 3, the top 3. Bridget Ann at $4.80. Gala Jade.
Jane Dye rides the horse. It's in 5 points. Stalls are filling slowly but surely here. Arabian Magic, gate number 1. Well, actually, Shane was replaced. That's right. The replacement has come through here. It is now Opie Bossum on the Valley Warrior, which has come in at good each-way figures, about 5 points. And Craig Williams on the bottom one here, Arabian Magic, replacing Grant Cooksley, who had a tumble from Able Master in the Cup. Grant has gone to the Epworth Hospital for observation. So Bossum riding number 12 and C. Williams on 19 as they get set. The Cup going to Rogan Josh, beat Central Park, who tried to lead all the way. And Zarzabel and Lahar, the 12 and the 14, dead heading for 3rd placing in the Melbourne Cup for 99. They're just about ready to run. Last couple are going forward now. Arabian Magic the inside. Off they go. They're off and running this time. Zola a little bit slow off gate number 2, and they're all going to come to the outside here. Radiant Sword away fast. It beats off behind it now Lambarda Boy in the early point, and showing a bit of speed just behind those Video Fan. Life of Riley is tracking forward now. From the outside, Valley Warrior showing some speed, and the grey then behind those would have been Arabian Magic, and showing some pace also after the start, Our Star of Gold. Over on the outside fence, and Life of Riley led now from Valley Warrior. Our Star of Gold, and just behind them Radiant Sword from Video Fan, Lambarda Boy, Sandridge Bay, and further back in the race Zola under pressure from further back Lucky Raid. Then Arabian Magic, Beige Hunt getting into the clear. Strike Force a fair way back with Barnacles. Bush Outlaw back about 3rd last, followed by Sandridge Bay. Strike Force got knocked over, and Gallopini switching back to the centre. Life of Riley just in front from Radiant Sword. Lambarda Boy trying to get out with Barnacles. Bush Outlaw to the middle, starting to come home well, and then Gallopini into the clear. Bush Outlaw's finishing hard. He swept to the front, took the lead. Gallopini after him. Bush Outlaw the leader. Gallopini going out after him. Bush Outlaw, Gallopini too good. Wins it a half neck to Bush Outlaw. 3 away 3rd, Sandridge Bay from Barnacles, Radiant Sword. Life of Riley, Lambarda Boy. Then Strike Force, who was back in trouble, followed further back in the race by Video Fan, with it Arabian Magic from Lucky Raid. Beige Hung further back than Our Star of Gold. Well back in the race, Zola had knocked up quickly with Lambarda Boy, and Life of Riley back near the tail.
Number 10, Treble to Preble. Treble to Preble, Gallopini, $8.90 and $3. 3 Bush Outlaw, $1.80. 15 Sandridge Bay, $7.
Super Tab number 10, Gallopini to return $7.80, $2.60. Second to 3 Bush Outlaw at $1.70 and 15 third. Sandridge Bay to return a dividend of $6.50.
9, number 10. Number 10, Gallopini, ridden by Brett Preble, has beaten number 3, Bush Outlaw, ridden by Stephen Arnold. And third, number 15, Sandridge Bay, ridden by Sammy Highland in 1:8.9. Yes, he got back to last. Strike Force got a check just in front of him, and he had to switch Preble right back to the centre of the track.
And it's finished too well as they move in at Adelaide. 10 Gallopini, $8.90 and $3. 3 Bush Outlaw, $1.80 and 15 Sandridge Bay, $7. Quinella, 16 even, 16 even. The exacta to come. The trifecta to come, the double, daily double, Rogan, Josh and Gallopini, 66.20, 66.20, special div 660. So the exacta and trifecta to come, said Adelaide.
Star Serve handicap. There's the red.
The 6, honourable mention, 5 even, 190. 2 make a scene, late mile special, 550, 220, and 13 is the next best set.
Standing well, and they're off in the last. And Depeche Mode on the inside, bounded away well with Brave Chief. Honourable mention, Royal Centuric was wider out, not far away. Dacos and Knightly Sword was heading forward. As they work towards the 1,600 metres here, it's Brave Chief with Depeche Mode on the inside, and Honourable mention not far away with Royal Centuric. Knightly Sword was 3 deep, followed by Stormy Jim, then Blazing Sun. A length further back in the field, then came Dacos settling down midfield, a length and a half, Kana Square, and then came Siri Nelg on the inside. 2 further back was Make a Scene. The Barded Bride outside it, 2 further back, De Bourg, followed by Classic Surprise, who was well back in the race now with Star Sphere as they prepare to work off the back, and Goodwood was last of all. As they string right out now inside the 1,000 metres, they race. It's Brave Chief in front, got 2 or 3 in front, Royal Centuric. 1 away, third, Knightly Sword on the outside of Depeche Mode, and then came Kana Square next. Honourable mention it is, rather. 2 further back in the field, then Stormy Jim on the inside now as they come down the side of the track in search of the 800 metres. They're being followed well back in the race there by Siri Nelg back on the inside. Further back then came Dacos now as they run towards the turn, about 10 lengths that cover the field. Further back in the field now as they approach the home turn was Kana Square. Make a Scene was well back at long intervals. De Bourg, Starsphere a mile back. Goodwood, Classic Surprise 500 metres out, and Depeche Mode looking to sneak up on the inside of Brave Chief. Honourable
Said Adelaide, Beenley holding
deep. He comes out after Brave Chief, who left the rail. Depeche Mode gets the run. Honourable mention and Depeche Mode on the inside at the 300 metres. Further back Dacos 2 lengths away and closing. Honourable mention Brave Chief. Depeche Mode on the inside has got the run. He drew a length in front now. Honourable mention, then Brave Chief, Dacos, Cyrinelg, Make a Scene out wide. It's Depeche Mode in front at the 100. He's 2 in front. Honourable mention, Cyrinelg running on, then Make a Scene, but Depeche Mode's in front, and Depeche Mode will win the last. Wins at a length and a half, Cyrinelg. Honourable mention third, Make a Scene fourth, then Dacos, followed by Brave Chief. In behind those, then Kana Square, followed by Goodwood, Classic Surprise. The Barded Bride next with Stormy Jim, and then came Starsphere, Royal Centuric. In
Have to leave it there. They're moving in Beenley. They're set Morfordville. That winner to pay $4.52 even. $15.60 Cyrinelg. $2 honourable mention.
Treasure got away quick.